Hello everyone and welcome to my top list of 2080 in music. And musically, this year was amazing, spectacular. It has some huge, amazing releases, amazing albums to listen. And because this year was so full with great records, I just multiply my list from 10 to 15. Yeah, that will be a long video, but hey, it's worth it because these are my 15 best records of 2008. And notice all the albums in this list are for me on a same level. So always for the sake of the charts list and for the sake of this video, I just put them on numbers. But seriously, all these records are favorite by me. I listen to them all day, every day, and it was hard to rank them. But overall, all the number from 5 to 1, these albums was the most difficult because the first 5 for me are 10 out of 10, so you can't go wrong with the first 5s. Listen to them, and the numbers are just like there, but in the end, they don't really tell you nothing. Just pure entertainment. So, let's begin. On number 15, I have. Before I set the record, I love always every year to going expansion or going somewhere to looking for bands that are not really on nobody's radar and are just so small and so on their own level. And this time I found again a band just like last year. This time I have Alien Weaponry with the record two. This band is from New Zealand. There are three brothers, and what's amazing about this band is they're already starting their band when the drummer and the singer, the two brothers, were 8 and 10 years old. They decided to start a rock band. Well, this is how Parenthood got right. And two is Moani god, or is the god of war, as you see on the record. Not Kratos, but this would be a cool skin for DLC. And the whole record is on Moani language, and of course, if you are not a Moani person, you don't understand a non-word. But the riffs are amazing. The drumming is very rough. So musically, it's a awesome record. And when you don't understand the lyrics, you can look them up and see the lyrics, what they're meaning, the translation. But you listen to the music, you listen to the Moani sound, and you just want to go out, go to battle, go to war, and kill your enemies, godlike. Or start again God of War and listen to that record on the background. This will pump you up. So yeah, this is my 15th place. Alien Weaponry with 2 Moani heavy metal. On number 14, I have Morphus, Queen of Time. And this is already the 13th record from our Finnish brothers. And this album is pretty interesting. It has this, it's like a big opera. You listen, of course, to the growling voices, to the clear voices, and then the drumming, bass, guitar, and sometimes you hear also saxophone and flute and piano and fanfares and cellos and everything. It's just like a big opera. It's amazing, and everything goes fluently into the songs. The transitions are amazing. The growling is good. The lyrics are great. The opening track B hits you right where you belong, and awesome record. I love very much the variety this record has. This is just like everybody will have fun with that. The heavy metal, the growling, loudly beer drinking metaler will have their fun. The most mature and smart piano listening, classic music with their monocle, that will also have their time. So everybody will be pleased with that record. Amorphous, Queen of Time. Number 13, I have Disturbed with Evolution, their 7th record. And David Drakeman says this is our black record. The black record, as everyone knows, is the black record from Metallica with Enter Sandman and Wherever I May Roam. And yeah, this is a huge thing to say from David, and you really listen to it. This is the album they matured. Hey, David left out his lip piercing, so this is a first step to maturity. And this album has more, I guess, three or four ballads, not this the other ones, the previous albums where it was raw rock and roll. And of course, from the first single, Are You Ready, you know what you get, the typical Disturbed song with the growling of David Draymond. This typical, when I'm always listening to Disturbed, I had this feeling of 80s rock, and David will really fit if he was able to make music in the 80s. He has his voice, his high pitched voice, and this is a cool record. I really enjoy it, and from ballad to the hard rocks, yes, I guess this is really the evolution for Disturbed. On number 12, I have again a seventh record from a band. It's Godsmack with When Legends Rise. And Godsmack was a band for me that I always listened to them, but not really pay attention to them. It was just like it plays in the background. Yeah, I enjoy it if this song is on the spotlight, just 1,000 miles, 1008p or other songs, but it was a shame that I didn't listen to them earlier, alone for that name. It's a shame. But this record is brutally awesome. Every song is from 0 to 100 in literal seconds. The riffs are amazing. Sully's voice is very awesome. And this is really a legendary record for them. On number 11, I have Ghost with Prequel. And yeah, I know Ghost is a very controversial band that split the metal scene very much in half. The one side love them, the other side hates them. They don't say, oh, they are not really metaling. The other says, ah, that's good music, they're making fun. And yeah, after so much debating, hearing on the internet, I was just ready and thought, okay, just make an own picture, listen to the record. And yeah, it's really good. It's not, I don't immediately become a Ghost fan, but I now don't heard this name and have already a bad sign for them. But Ghost of Prequel, it's a rock record. It's not really metal, not for me, but it has this really 80s rock vibe. This the voice from him sounds and fits perfectly. And I love they also have two instrumentals in this record. The one I really love is Miasma. It has this 80s. It's like this the typical training montage music in Rocky movies. And in the end, when the saxophone comes, it reminds me again immediately this Lethal Weapon feeling. So this is really great song for an 80s action montage video to make. And then the transition from Miasma to Dance Macabre, the song is so awesome. So for me alone, Dance Macabre works only now with Miasma as the opening. Listening alone to Dance Macabre, it's good, but with Miasma, I give it a more huge and awesome level. Listen to it, give it a try. They're not so bad as the other sets, but they are not so legendary good as the other sets. They are perfectly in the middle. And now we have reached to the top 10 records. On number 10, I have Myles Kennedy with Year of the Tiger, and this is now his really first debut record. He worked with Alter Bridge, he worked with Slash, but now he has his own album. And this record amazed me from the beginning. Then this record, it's not really heavy, not really rocky. It has this Myles Kennedy shines in all the record with his acoustic guitar and his amazing voice. And these are the two things that you only need for a good record. If you have a fantastic, amazing voice and give you this acoustic guitar with only 6 strings, you can beat everybody else with it in music style. It's brutally honest, and how he makes this with classic rock, with blues rock, with country rock. And yeah, it's amazing how this record is somehow in my list with all that heavy metal records on the background, behind them and in front of them. But hey, it's a great album. Listen to it. It's really really tells this record about the grief he has still from the loss of his father. That is very very long ago when he pictures us his grief in the Alter Bridge song "Hit My Skin" from the opening record. And still today, the loss of his father has his marks for him. And yeah, amazing, amazing. If you like this Bruce Springsteen blueses, country's records, listen to this. That's why it is in my top 10. And on number 9, it's funny. Who is better than Myles Kennedy? It's Mark Tremonti with A Dying Machine. A Dying Machine is already the fourth solo project from Mark Tremonti. And for me, Mark Tremonti is always the most underrated guitar player in the whole planet. He doesn't get the reputation he really deserves. And this is what makes my stomach rolls and keeps me awake at night. Yeah, I cannot sleep because I know the nobody cares so much about Mark Tremonti as me. Maybe his wife, maybe his kids, but hey, Mark, I'm also in your family. And this is a really heavy, thrashy, speed metal record. That's a great thing when Mark shines in his solo project. So it's like just like in Alter Bridge and in Creed, somehow they step him on the brakes and say, Mark, whoa, 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 don't go any farther because we will not shine, we will stay on your shadow. But here on the solo project, he's now the boss and he flies through this guitar. The riffs are heavy, the riffs are stiff, the riffs are gritty, and from the opening track for Bring It War, you know what's business. On number 8, I have Architects with Holy Hell. This record was very hard to produce because the guitar player died from his skin cancer, and after they releasing the song Doomsday, then he died. Doomsday was the first single they produced from this record, and Doomsday is the only song that stands out from the record. And then all the other songs talking about of the grief and the loss of Tom. And this record really it's like the catharsis for the band. The opening song, Death Is Not Defeat, already shows you how what they mean in these lyrics. And this song is pretty fast. The drumming is brutally fast, double bass drumming. This screamer, the singer screams his soul out. The guitar riffs are fast, and it's perfect that this song is fast. I guess if it was any slower, everybody will die from this song, from the lyrics, because they could not control themselves. And when you sing about an old friend that died not so long ago, this hurts. Oh boy, this is a really really sad record with that on the background. And already for me the best metalcore record of this year. And oh boy, it's tragic, it's beautiful, it's sad, it's glorious, it have everything on the perfect balance. On number 7, I have Chemists with Desolation. And Chemists is the name of an old city in Egypt. And Chemists is the first doom metal band I listened to, because the only reason the cover looks great. It's like if you remember those days in the past when you only saw the cover of a band or a album, movie, video game, and you already was that the perfect commercial for you, and you thought, should I buy it, should I not buy it? Oh, it has a lady with only with a bra and a sword. This will be amazing. And yeah, this was the only reason I listened to this band. And yeah, this record it's amazing. The lyrics are very clean. Sometimes the growling gets very growly, very strong, and I think on some songs it really not fit, but on other songs it's just fits somehow. I don't know. I'm very strange on that subject. Great record, great riffs. It's only 40 minutes long. The runtime is not so huge, but hey, you listen to it, and I immediately have the urge to play on repeat. And then again, the screams come, and I said, maybe not. But hey, it's my opinion, so it's not a bad record. Listen to it. Very, very cool. On number 6, I have the 6th record of Breaking Benjamin, Ember. If Benjamin decides some in the future to leave this band, this will be the end for Breaking Benjamin. And this record is pretty much darker and raw than the previous 5 records. From songs like Red Cold River or Psycho or Blood, you already know, oh, Benjamin Burnley is pissed. in his depiction of the songs, everything is dark, everything is black, everything is decayed. There is no hope. Yeah, this album is a downer, but hey, the songs are great. The lyrics are great, the music is great, and Benjamin Berlin shines in his voice and lyrically on this record. On number 5, I have Light the Torch with Revival, and yeah, as I said in my review, I gave it a 10 out of 10, and this record is amazing. I'm a sucker for Howard Jones. I can listen to him every day, and after he beats his disease, he's great. Back again, and I cannot wait to listen to the Killswitch Engage featuring Howard Jones song, because they all put it out on their Instagram pages, and this is one of the records I'm looking forward on this year from Killswitch Engage. But hey, this record is amazing. The first 5 songs are the prettiest, amazing songs I heard. He screams very, very little in this record, our good pal Howard. But hey, this makes the record not bad. It's amazing. I had tears in my eyes when first I listened to Calm Before the Storm, and I couldn't believe Howard Jones. This is a new record. Holy shit! I cannot wait it. Then it was for a long time my number 1, but then these 4 others came and destroyed everything. But hey, as I said before, from now on, every song, every album, it's a 10 out of 10. On number 4, oh, this would be this would be tough. I have a Spanish band, Angelus Aparecida, with, oh fuck, I have to look. Cabaret de la Guillotine, and the cover is amazing. And this is a pure trash metal band. If you look to the band, it's like they're stuck in the 80s. They decided, guys, we don't change our clothes. We go to the 80s, buying a jacket, a white shirt, and a jeans, and this is it. We don't need any other clothes. And I have to say about thrash metal bands. This record is amazingly produced. The guitar riffs are amazing. The lyrics are amazing. The songs are holy shit, balls to the wall great. And most of the times when it comes to thrash metal bands, they think, hey guys, we're making thrash metal record, and thrash was big in the 80s, so we have to make it just like it sounded in the 80s. So yeah, we buying recording stuff, they only cost us $3, make it sound badly as it gets, and then we have a great thrash metal band. Studio. No, guys, the reason is why, I don't know, the Kill 'Em All record or Hell Awaits from Slayer sounded just like this because the bands didn't have the money or the budget to have better equipment. So guys, if you want to make a good thrash metal band, just have the inspiration of the 80s, but use the today's production value, and then you have a great album just like Angelus Aparecida. Oh man, this name is this name is amazing. Yeah, Spanish band, Spanish thrash metal band, and the lyrics are not in Spanish; they're in English. But hey, I love thrash, and this is the thing I always looked for it. And we have number 4, Angelus Aparecida. Yeah, with again the record Cabaret de la Guillotine. Number 3, we have Redemption with Long Night's Journey into Day. And I never heard before of this band Redemption. I know Red Dead Redemption, but I don't know the band Redemption. And this band pops in other lists, and I say, okay, why do you have this on the list? Let's give it a try. And I listened to the record, and I was blown away by the amazing lyrics. The lyrics from the singer are so beautiful, clean, and the guitar work is fantastic. The drumming is fantastic. Favorite song of this record is also the name of the album, Long Night's Journey into the Day. And these are my favorite metal songs. This emotional hard rock ballad. You know, there's Fade to Black level where the opening are very slow, and the build up to this huge gigantic avalanche of metal. Oh boy, this song is. I have another example on number 2, and amazing cover from U2's New Year's Day. Holy, it's so much better than the original, because in that point where the Edge could use a guitar solo instead of the riff, Redemption uses the solo. Oh, goosebumps, eargasm. Oh, the top 3 records. I love them so much. This record is, I guess, the best progressive metal record of this year. Number 2, I have Icarus Witch with Goodbye Cruel World. And this album is excellent. It's perfect from its opening tune to the last tune. The production value of this record is amazing. The guitar work is out of this world. My favorite song of this record is Anti-Venom. Again, a slow, heavy metal ballad song. And the guitar work in this one reminds me so much of Gary Moore, of Eric Clapton. This bluesiest guitar. I always if I listen to that kind of guitar sound, I always imagine the guitar player plays a golden Les Paul guitar. Oh, this record. This is how metal supposed to be. It should be powerful. It should have a meaning. It should be so amazing that other non-metaler should listen to this record and say, yeah, metal is a great genre. It has heart. It has soul. It has a meaning. And this album is a perfect example for, hey, you know a dummy, you want to make him a better man, a better person, a better girl, a better dog, a better cat, who knows, just give this album, listen to it, and you will know now what good music is. Icarus Witch with Goodbye Cruel World. Well, after this record, really, we don't have a cruel world. And now, everybody, now it's time. Drum roll. Now, the number 1 record was for me so clear after it release. It's Judas Priest with Firepower. And when a band comes with his 18th record, you know what it means. Now, after Run DMC's Dio passed away and Lemmy, the only god in metal is Rob Halford. He proves again he is the metal god. His voice, the way he sings now, is amazing. The guitar work is, wow, astonishingly beautiful. It blows me away that this band, in that state of their career, just come here, give you this record and say, hey, listen to it. We still have the power, just like in Blades of Steel or Screaming for Vengeance. Most of the time, when you know old bands making a new record, they somehow sounds all so similar. They are, hey, we're here, let's make a record so we don't become broke. And yeah, it has no value, it has no soul, it's just there to remind you, hey, they're still existing, they're still breathing. So here's a record. But no, Judas Priest says, no, we make a great record. We show them that we, old man, remember back in the days. It's still now our days. And yeah, this record is has proved that metal or old man still rises when legends rise. And this is really the motto of this record. Firepower is really a powerhouse. Every song is an opener. My favorite song on this record is Spectre. Ah, the riffs, the way Spectre, rough screams, amazing. Now I want to see them live. Now I don't want to lose the opportunity. I lost Lemmy, I lost Dio. Now I don't want to miss Judas Priest because hey, our heroes getting older, getting really older, and we have to seize every opportunity to see them. And this is it. Judas Priest, Firepower, my favorite record of 2018. And hey, what a year for music, especially for heavy metal. First, I thought about this list and I was not so metal on per se on the beginning, but then these 15 hard rock metal records just stood out for me. I just had honorable mentions. Just like I really thought about Eminem's Revival. I loved that. The new McMeal record was very good. The German record Rockstar Cobblepot that always also really amazed me. And yeah, this was holy shit, amazing records. So this is it. This is my ranking. These are my picks of this year, and wow, looking forward for 2019. I hope this will also be a good year. Tool. So thank you all for listening. Tony out.